Alright, it's been a while since I made a video, but since there hasn't been any new content, I didn't really think there was any reason to be making new videos. So I thought maybe with this one I'll just do a little bit of playing, but let you guys know, for those who aren't aware, that there have been some updates, basically saying, here, I'll just read it. This is from Auntie. My goal is to have this first playable test either at the end of this month or early next month. I will be recording some sort of raw gameplay video from this to the YouTube channel, and this video should then showcase all the new features like voice acting, expanded map areas, dynamic elements, and so on in a gameplay context. I will also share some kind of development build from this test on Patreon to get some early feedback. So if you're, I'm not, but if you want to become a Patreon member, it sounds like you'll have access to this earlier than other people. Once the first playable experience has been tested, then the entire summer is going to be all about maps, and more maps. Once I have enough maps ready, then I will start planning that Steam Next Fest demo, which is most likely going to be in October. So, from the sounds of it, unless you're a Patreon member, this is going to be the demo that we have until October. I would guess that he'll probably stick to that Next Fest. So look forward to Next Fest, and yeah, we should have some new content at that point. But I've not been playing this as much. I've been playing it still a couple times a week, amassing more and more loot, but I've done a few naked starts just to keep it fresh, and every time I do a naked start, I just select one of these to drop all my loot in, so that it's not like I'm not using stuff that I had found previously to help me out. But yeah, I'll just play around a little bit and talk, I guess. I don't really use a microphone for anything else besides these videos, so I don't really feel like I'm very experienced with, I guess you could say, broadcasting or just giving commentary, so I need some practice. Let's see. At this point, I've pretty much like memorized all the spawn locations, and there's not a lot of surprises to be had, so it's kind of difficult to make content that's really worth watching. I don't know. See what you think. I don't see anyone. Oh, sure. I bet you... Let's see. Nope. Okay. Come on. Why is it not? What's the deal? I can't click it. Why can I not click? Oh, it's like something is being held right now. There we go. Okay. One of my keys was stuck, I guess, because I alt-tabbed over to read. Whatever. Alright, let's go shotgun on these guys. There's one. Let's see if I can sneak up on him while running. I'll go for a knife kill if I can get it. He doesn't see me. I don't know if he moves fast as at the same speed that I'm moving right now, but I know if I run, he's gonna hear me. Oh yes. Knife to the back. Did nothing. Shit. Did that knife seriously make a clank sound? Oh, no, it's just stuck in his back. That's good to know. It takes more than one. Alright then. Okay. I've hit people with knives before, but it's always bounced off of them. Never actually gotten one to stick. Because why risk it if you've got guns? Alright, what did he have? Yeah. At this point, I just don't even really care if my trade is a bad trade, because I've got so much crap in my inventory. Who cares? I think I'm at like 230 hours, maybe 240 hours at this point, played on the demo, so there's a lot of shit piling up in my stash, my hideout. I'm not used to playing with headphones on. Everything sounds so quiet right now, but I know as soon as people start firing guns and stuff, it's gonna get real loud. Take that. Take that for trades. Might as well take the ammo. There's a guy. There was a guy. Seriously, that stopped him? Alright, there's another guy. Come on. That didn't stop him. Show yourself. Did he pop back out over here? Alright, I know where he is. Never mind. I think that was him. Oh, go check. Ooh, more shotguns. Jeez. Guess they really want me to use it today. Sometimes when I just stand here and strafe back and forth, I'm just waiting for them to shoot at me, reveal their position. I'm not actually looking for them. But they're not shooting, so I'm moving. Alright, I'm gonna see if this guy is alive over here. Or if that was the guy, if I actually dropped him. Yeah, I think that was him. Could use it for trades, but nah. I like how whenever you find a gun on the ground, it's always got high durability. Like that one that I just found. But the ones that they're carrying around with them are always like 42% and below. Alright. I got distracted. I wasn't paying attention. Did I loot all of these? Sometimes I just loot stuff without thinking, and if there's not any loot in them, it's really easy to forget that you looted. I hear one. There's... Oh, where? I hear ya. He heard me too, and he stopped. There he is. Let's see. That's what, number 4? Yeah. Because I dropped a guy like right here. Can never pass up an AKM or an RK95. They're worth so much, you might as well. Basically, buy anything you want with them. Even if it's a 5%, still worth a little bit. Alright, 50 seconds till a new inventory. It's really weird. I'm so used to certain sounds, like the sound of the ammo going into your inventory being so much louder than, like, doors opening. Just certain actions are way louder than other actions, and for whatever reason, when you're wearing headphones, it's like it's super quiet, and it makes it seem like everything is super quiet. I don't know. Come on, 8 seconds. More shotgun shells. I don't need them. There's a guy. I think that got him. I don't see him anymore. That would be 5. Six. Not really sure if they can see the flashlight. When you play at night, it does seem like they can see the flashlight. You guys got good aim. Where did he hit? Limb or something. Where'd he go? There he is. There. I don't understand why sometimes they just... their aim is awesome. Most of the time their aim sucks. And that didn't hit armor or helmet. So his aim was awesome because it sucked. saw... It wasn't in this house, though, that I saw the bandage. No. Yes, it was. Did I check over here? Yes. Alright, that guy was 7. I just see one. No. Yeah, that was a Makarov doing that? Wow. The world's deadliest Makarov. Always eat your peas. Alright, there should be 3 left out there. If they've spawned at this point. Wait, I was gonna say something earlier and I got distracted, but I'm not sure if people are aware, but they just released Stalker, like an enhanced edition of it. And if you make a few changes to the settings, to the graphics, it's not nearly as terrible as it may seem at first. If you just fire up the game and start playing it, it is a blurry mess, but turn off the... I think it's... You want the anti-aliasing to be FXAA, and then it gets less blurry. But anyways, that's been a kind of nice little something to play while waiting for more content with RTV. I see someone. Not sure if that dropped him or not. But yeah, if you already had the Stalker games in your Steam inventory, you've now got the enhanced edition Stalker games for free. And I've been playing around with them a little bit. And it's just nice having a Stalker game that doesn't crash. Because that's usually what would halt my progress, is I would get somewhere in that game and then I'd crash and lose everything. I hear him over here. Is he inside? There he is. Anyways, yeah, if, I mean, the Stalker mods are better than the enhanced edition, but if you don't want to deal with all that stuff, it's okay. It's not bad. I definitely see where, when I play that, it's easy to see where a lot of the inspiration for this game came from, and how this game is improving and all of it. This game does a much better job of making you feel immersed in the game. Stalker feels very much like you're playing a video game, to put it mildly. Okay, that's an RK95. Or an AKS. Might have been an AKS. Where are ya? You hiding? What's that? No. I mean, I know I've got optics, but... so much more fun to use a shotgun. There he is. So that was 8 or 9. Shit. I don't know if I got this guy over here or not. So that was 8 or 9. Having this optic on an MP5 actually works pretty well for room clearing. Nice big wide picture. Alright, I gotta look over here and see it. Yeah, I think I did get that guy. So that was 9 that went down over here, so there still must be one out there somewhere. One minute till a new inventory. I really don't need those shotgun shells. Eh. Why not? There we go. I'm really not too concerned with going around and looting everything because I've already got anything and everything I need. In fact, I'll show you. There have been a lot of times where I just bypass a lot of loot because there's no room in the inventory, but these are all level 4 plates. These are all level 4 plates. This row is 3+, but lots of level 4 plates. Some 223 car 21s, some 308 car 21s. Just guns galore. SVDs, shotguns, Suomi or whatever that's called, KP31, VSS, MP7, AK-12s, AKMs, RK-95s. Yeah, these are all RK-95s. I figured I just wanted to fill an entire one of these with med kits, and that would give me something to do in the shipyard. And I did it for a while, and then I kind of lost interest in it, but you got to give yourself little goals in this to keep yourself playing, because there's just, man, I gotta put these guns where they belong. But since, you know, there's such limited content, you just gotta tell yourself, all right, I'm gonna go collect this, and that's the goal for today. That'll get you playing for a couple of hours. But anyways, I guess yeah, there's just my inventory is full. Ammo galore. So yeah, I'm still playing this game. Still anxiously awaiting for when it's released, and I do plan to make videos for future content. The goal of making this channel was just to make sure that people saw gameplay from this game so that they knew how awesome it was and that they would go out and buy it, because I want to see games like this succeed, basically. So anyways, I guess that's about it for this video. I can't really think of much else. I think if I make another one, I don't know, I might try to do like a speed run, get to radar and back as fast as possible, something like that. But otherwise, we're there's not going to be a lot to do in this game until we get more content. So I will have something available in the future, just not sure when. But see you whenever that is.